As well as having its fair share of beautiful coastal towns, Puglia in the south of Italy has some real hidden gems in the heart of its rural countryside. Join me as I visit 4 fabulous hilltop towns, discovering stunning churches, picturesque piazzas and flower-filled streets. Our White Town Odyssey began at Ostuni, which is known as La Città Bianca, the White City, owing to its lime-washed walls, a tradition which dates back to the 17th century when plague hit the town, and the paint was found to have an antibacterial effect. If you walk around the ancient city walls, you can enjoy the panoramic views out across the olive groves and on towards the Adriatic Sea. We wended our way towards the heart of the old town, finding Piazza della Liberte, where the impressive statue of Saint Oronzo stands tall on his 20-metre obelisk. We enjoyed a bowl of orecchietti pasta here in one of the many informal restaurants. The city was built to no formal plan, apparently to confuse invaders, and that made me feel a little better about having got a bit lost. Mind you, is there such a thing as getting lost when on holiday? Isn't that just an opportunity to see new things? There were some fabulous ceramics here, so it was a good job I was travelling light. Otherwise, I might have spent a fair few hours and euros shopping. There were also some wonderfully decorative steps. One of the most beautiful sights here is the Arco Scoppa, an elegant passageway between the Bishop's Palace and the seminary. Originally built in wood, it was reconstructed in stone in 1750. The 15th century cathedral is one of the most beautiful in Puglia, with its spectacular rose window. Ostuni is one of the loveliest cities in Puglia, and definitely shouldn't be missed if you love panoramic views, stunning architecture and delicious food. When we arrived in Martina Franca, we were welcomed by, well, not exactly open arms, but this wonderful building bridges sculpture. Our host had told us that this was his favourite town, and we could see why. It was beautiful. It was Saturday, a day when I normally try and avoid busy towns, but that's pretty hard when you're away and want to see lots of exciting places. The upside of being in a town or city on a Saturday is that you often get to see a wedding, and it was lovely to witness this happy couple on the steps of the Basilica di San Martino. What a glorious setting for your special day. We stepped inside the basilica after the wedding party had left and took a quiet moment to admire the Madonna Pastorella, the shepherdess Madonna protecting her flock of sheep. The Piazza Maria Immaculata really took my breath away with its graceful porticos and framed view back to the basilica. Most of the buildings here are Baroque, but the neoclassical porticos date from the mid-19th century and provide welcome shade for the restaurants here. We enjoyed the best pizza of our trip and may have indulged in tiramisu too. But we had plenty of time to walk lunch off in the afternoon. It was the hottest day of our trip, with temperatures hitting 35 degrees Celsius, so I was wilting just a little bit. The water from this pump was definitely on the warm side. Martina Franca hosts an opera festival each summer, and it was fun to spot the colourful flags around town. This characterful town really was a highlight for me, with its understated grandeur and pretty streets. But we had 2 more towns we wanted to visit. Just a short drive away from Martina Franca is Locorotondo. The approach is everything you'd hope for from a hilltop town, and I was excited to explore. We started at a park with stunning views over the Itria Valley. A busker playing a saxophone added to the joy of the moment, and we took our time just taking it all in. The name Locorotondo means round place, and you soon get a feel for this as you walk around its perimeter. Like Ostuni, it has far-reaching views, and it was lovely spotting all the trulli and the vineyards. There was also another glorious Andrea Roggi sculpture. It had become very much a part of our Puglian holiday to spot them all. I was delighted to see that many houses were taking part in the Balconi Fioriti, an annual competition. And I adored these watering cans and the ladder holding flower-filled buckets. And the ceramic signs were simply gorgeous. exploring the streets in the sunshine and found a delightful place to eat surrounded by flowers. Palazzo Morelli was a delightful discovery with its bulbous Baroque balconies. And after visiting the Basilica, we found a tiny chapel with the most glorious painted ceiling in heavenly blues. A perfect peaceful ending to our visit to this captivating town. The final hilltop town of our trip to Puglia was Cisternino, and the steep climb promised more fabulous views. There was also one more gorgeous Andrea Roggi sculpture. This one was my favourite yet, and I loved the way it seemed to dance in the sky. We had lunch in the main piazza and then drifted around the back streets. Like Locorotondo, there were lots of flowers and handmade decorations, but Cisternino was much quieter, so we were really able to relax and take it all at our own pace. And I'm so glad we visited, because we very nearly missed this place, thinking that we might have seen enough hilltop towns. But I think there's always room for one more, isn't there? Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this hilltop town exploration, do like and subscribe to the channel, and look out for my other Puglian adventures so you can travel with me again.